What if we told you the future we've been dreaming of is finally here? No, this isn't a science fiction movie. Imagine cruising through the sky instead of being stuck in traffic. Imagine a car that doesn't need roads. Sounds like a fantasy, right? Well, think again, because China has officially launched the world's first fully functional flying car, and it's about to change everything we know about transportation. But how does it work? Who can own one? And most importantly, are we ready for this revolutionary leap into the future? Let's dive in and explore this incredible innovation that's turning heads around the globe. The flying car isn't just an idea anymore, it's a reality. Created by a groundbreaking Chinese company, the car, which they've named Xpeng AeroHT, has officially been unveiled, and it's nothing short of extraordinary. Imagine merging the functionality of a sleek luxury car with the capabilities of a helicopter. That's exactly what this vehicle offers. It's not just a mode of transport, it's a symbol of how far human innovation has come. Let's begin with the science underlying this engineering marvel. The Xpeng AeroHT uses innovative electric vertical takeoff and landing technology. This means it can take off and land vertically, just like a drone, without the need for a runway. It is powered by a high-capacity lithium battery and is intended to be environmentally friendly, efficient, and fully electric. With a range of approximately 35 kilometers on a single charge and the ability to transport 2 passengers, it's ideal for short city commutes that avoid clogged roads totally. Its small design includes foldable propellers. When it's on the ground, it behaves like a normal automobile. However, with a single button press, the propellers expand and the car seamlessly transforms into flying mode. The aerodynamic body lowers air resistance, resulting in an energy-efficient and remarkably quiet flying machine. The makers of the Xpeng AeroHT put safety first. The vehicle has a highly sophisticated autopilot system, which allows even persons without a pilot's license to drive it. Advanced artificial intelligence systems monitor airspace, detect impediments, and modify flight routes to ensure smooth navigation. In the event of an emergency, it is outfitted with several backup systems, including a ballistic parachute for the entire vehicle. The car maintains stability while in flight thanks to gyroscopic sensors and cutting-edge flight control algorithms. It can hover in place, climb to a safe altitude, and land exactly where needed. Imagine leaving your driveway, shooting off into the sky, and landing in your office parking lot. That's the kind of convenience we're talking about. You might be wondering, can anyone just take off and start flying over the city? The answer is no, at least not yet. Air traffic regulations are one of the biggest challenges this technology faces. The Xpeng AeroHT is currently certified for low-altitude air travel in controlled environments. The company is working closely with aviation authorities to develop systems for managing air traffic once these vehicles become mainstream. China has already made significant strides in creating air highways, designated routes for flying cars. These pathways are mapped out with geofencing technology to ensure vehicles stay within safe boundaries. This initiative sets a precedent for other countries to follow suit. Initially, this flying car is being marketed to high-net-worth individuals and businesses. The price tag is hefty, estimated at $150,000, but like most groundbreaking technologies, it's expected to become more affordable over time. Think about the evolution of electric cars. What once seemed like a luxury for the elite is now a common sight on roads worldwide. The same could happen with flying cars. For now, the Xpeng AeroHT is ideal for those who need fast, efficient, and flexible urban transportation. Emergency services are also exploring its potential for rapid response in areas with limited road access. Imagine a flying ambulance reaching critical patients or disaster zones in record time. So, how does this change the game for the rest of us? The introduction of the Xpeng AeroHT is more than simply a single vehicle. It represents a vision for the future. Flying cars could significantly reduce urban congestion. Consider cities like Mumbai, New York, or Beijing, where rush hour traffic feels like a nightmare. By moving transportation to the skies, we can relieve pressure on traditional road systems, reduce pollution, and make travel faster than ever before. For rural places, this technology also opens doors. Poor infrastructure makes it difficult for people in remote regions to obtain healthcare, education, and economic opportunities. Flying cars might bridge these gaps, bringing the world closer together than ever before. Of course, it's not all smooth flying. There are hurdles to overcome before flying cars become a staple of everyday life. First and foremost are safety concerns. While the technology is advanced, public trust needs to be built. Just as people were initially hesitant about airplanes and driverless cars, it will take time for flying cars to gain widespread acceptance. Another challenge is infrastructure. Cities will need to adapt to accommodate flying vehicles. That means building vertiports, specialized landing and charging stations for eVTOL vehicles. It's a massive undertaking that requires collaboration between governments, urban planners, and private companies. Cost is another factor. For the average consumer, a $150,000 price tag is out of reach. However, as production scales up and competition grows, prices are likely to drop. In fact, the company has already hinted at plans for more affordable models in the future. China's success with the Xpeng AeroHT has sparked a global race to dominate the flying car market. Companies in the US, Europe, and Japan are ramping up their efforts to develop similar technologies. The competition is expected to drive innovation, creating better, safer, and more affordable flying cars. This also raises questions about geopolitical dynamics. Will flying cars create new economic opportunities? Could they shift the balance of power in global transportation? One thing's for sure, the country that leads in this field will gain a significant edge in shaping the future of mobility. As nations pour resources into research and development, we can expect a surge in technological advancements. These breakthroughs won't just benefit urban transportation, they will ripple out into other sectors like logistics, emergency services, and tourism. The race for supremacy in the flying car industry could also spur collaborations and partnerships, fostering a new era of global innovation. However, with new technology comes new challenges. Regulatory frameworks, air traffic control, and public acceptance are just a few hurdles that need to be overcome. The global push for flying cars is not just about who gets there first, but about who can sustain and scale this revolutionary change. The future of transportation is unfolding before our eyes, and it's set to transform our world in ways we can only begin to imagine. The launch of the Xpeng AeroHT is just the beginning. The business has already begun working on its next generation model, which promises longer flight ranges, higher speeds, and even greater autonomy. They are also looking into forming partnerships with urban developers to include flying cars in smart city ecosystems. Imagine a world where you can hail a flying car with your smartphone, just like you would a cab today. Consider futuristic cities with sky lanes, drone traffic controllers, and AI directing the flow of airborne vehicles. It sounds like science fiction, yet it is closer than you think. The launch of China's first flying car isn't just a milestone, it's a turning point. It's a glimpse into a future where the sky is no longer the limit. This technology has the potential to transform our lives in ways we can't even imagine yet. But with great innovation comes great responsibility. Are we ready to embrace this new era of transportation? Can we overcome the challenges and ensure that flying cars benefit everyone, not just the privileged few? Only time will tell, but one thing's for certain, the age of flying cars has officially begun and the world will never be the same. And now, we leave the question to you. Would you hop into a flying car tomorrow if given the chance? Or does the idea of sharing airspace with these vehicles make you nervous? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in and exploring this fascinating topic with me. If you enjoyed learning about the Xpeng AeroHT and the future of flying cars, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting content.